Hey guys, what I've got for you today is another application review from the iTunes App Store. Today's app is going to be an app called Tipulator, which is a tip calculator. Now I know there's been a lot of tip calculators, flashlight apps, etc. on the iTunes Store, but there are really some that stand out, and to me Tipulator was one that stood out and was worth actually paying for. I think it was something like 99 cents, which is cheap as chips really, and in the UK 59p, that's basically the price of maybe a packet of crisps and a chocolate bar, let's say. So let's get right on into it. Let's load it up here. Slide it open. If you can see here, I've got quite a few apps installed. I have an iPhone and an iPod Touch as well. Now what I use the iPhone for is basically useful applications, and what I use the iPod Touch for is game applications, generally. So what I'll do is I'll show you Tipulator, and what I'm going to do first is show you the icon. Now, as I said in a review of the app called Pennies up here, it really stands out when a company takes the time to do a good job with the icon. So if you can see here, Tipulator, it's basically a little piece of candy on what seems to be a receipt slip on a table. So it kind of explains what the whole application is about simply in the logo itself, in the icon, sorry. And the fact that it looks really neat, crisp, and a lot of effort's been put into it. It's impressive, and it's one of the things that obviously stands out when you're looking for applications on the App Store. You're looking for something that really looks like it's had a lot of time and effort put into it. So I'll go ahead and load the application. Really fast loading, so it takes 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds to load up, and it's nice and simple. This is the entire user interface, there's nothing more to it. So if you see up here, you've got the check amount, so how much did it cost you, the tip, which you can actually change the percentage of, the total of the bill, and if you're going to split it with friends. Now this I've actually used, it's really useful. Say if you're in a party of 10 to 15 people, for example, and you want to know how much everybody owes. So let's go and have a quick try of this, because obviously the best way to review an application is to actually use it. So how much was the bill? We've got it selected, and we've got a drop-down menu here. So we'll say the bill was £232 and 50 pence. There we go. So what it's already done for us, as you can see, it's already pre-calculated it. So let's say if I wanted to tip the person 15%, it tells you it's an average tip. So say if we wanted to go 20%, it tells you it's a great tip according to them. So if we go 15% average, and we can choose to round total up, round tip up, exact, round tip down, and round total down. So let's go round tip up for the sake of it. So what it tells you now is your bill amount, initial bill amount is £232.50, your tip is £35, and the total payable is £267.50. Now say for example you're there with 4 friends. You could do it in your head, or you could just be lazy and use this, which is great for. So dividing by 4 friends, it tells us that it's going to be £66.88 each, which is great, rather than all those arguments I have at the table saying who owes how much. I mean, for the sake of 59p, you get this out of your pocket, you use it in a matter of, say, 2 or 3 seconds, loads up, and then takes you 15 to 20 seconds to actually get it to do what you need it to do, and you can't go wrong. It's basically top to bottom navigation, one page of navigation, there's no other settings, and it basically says it does what it says on the tin. It's a tip calculator, so Tipulator. That's where the name comes from, I'm assuming. And there's also a neat little feature if you've actually got this application yourself and haven't discovered it. If you listen carefully, when I press this little candy.
Delicious.
So yeah, that's probably just a little quirk the developers put in, but I found that quite funny. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the review. It's just a quick one, nice simple application, but then, as I said, it's a useful application. It stands out from all the others, in my opinion. So what I'll do is I'll put in the sidebar a link to the developer's website, and also a link to the application in the App Store, if you fancy getting it yourself. I hope you enjoyed the review, as I said, and if you've got any questions, pop them down in the comments down there, and I'll try my best to answer them. I've got a couple more App Store reviews on my channel, so there's a playlist there for it, and if you enjoy the videos, then by all means subscribe. Thanks very much for watching, and speak to you soon. Bye bye.